first game.
Well, this is exactly the type of points we expect to see in this match. Jankovic using her guile, her quickness, her defense to try to hang in there against the more powerful Serena Williams. They're both about 5'9". Serena's listed about 150, Jankovic 130. That shows with this how hard she can hit the ball.
Well, at the Australian Open, that court is slower than this one, and Jankovic beat Serena. In Miami, Serena won. The Miami court is faster than this one, so this one is somewhere in between. Every match they've played, and they're split at 3 wins apiece, has been on a hard court. They're both really good on this stuff.
Now the test of Jankovic's serve. She doesn't have the power.
She's been serving at about 70% coming into this match and winning about 70% of her first serves. Unfortunately, Serena will go after her second, which has let her down. She's also had 29 double faults.
She's a fascinating story. A couple of years ago, at the start of the 2006 year, she lost in 10 straight events, considered quitting the sport, going back to her college education. She's a sophomore in college. Then the lights came on for Jankovic. She won a couple of matches, advanced a little farther and farther. Now, just 2 years later, she's had a terrific year. Semis at Australia, semis at the French. And trying to follow her countrywoman, Ana Ivanovic, who won the French Open this year.
Novak Djokovic, who won the Australian Open this year.
So the little country of Serbia, about the size of the state of Maine.
Their main sport now is tennis, even over soccer.
Andy Murray, a surprise to some, but how well did he play? And dismissing #1 Rafael Nadal, and Black and Huber were the women's doubles champions over Raymond and Stosur.
It's that type of movement we're going to need to see from Jankovic. We saw from Murray this afternoon.
Thursdays this fall on CBS, 18 new castaways will be marooned in exotic Africa. Survivor Gabon premieres Thursday, September 25th in high definition.
Andy Murray talked about how he needed to get stronger, and he has done so. And you can see how much more he's got in his serve. Serena's obviously going to be dictating play in this match. Jelena has hired Pat Etcherberry, who worked with the likes of Curry or Sampras. Try to muscle up, beef up her game or serve, so that becomes a strength as her career moves on. But she says she's got a ways to go, but I'm sure she's pleasantly surprised that she's now in a Grand Slam final, despite the work that she's been doing during the event.
She's played more matches than anyone on the women's tour the last 2 years. 161 matches in 2 years. Pat Etcherberry, noted trainer in the white cap.
Nadal said after his loss, people asked him what it was, and he said, well, I've played 84 matches this year. He said, probably when I arrived here, my situation wasn't the best. Too many tournaments and too many matches in my shoulders. Look at this.
Suddenly, Jelena Jankovic in position to break. 3 opportunities to take the early lead. Whoa. How did she get that serve back and wins the point and gets the break? Jelena Jankovic takes the early lead. This crowd abuzz. Jankovic breaking Serena Williams. Had loved to take the lead 2-1.
Jankovic has won 13 points, but most of them Serena's given to her. This is exactly what Serena hasn't shown coming into this final. And she was surprised a little bit. I mean, she served a 105-mile-an-hour serve right into the body of Jelena Jankovic, and the Jankovic just kind of fights it off and gives a little flourish, by the way. And it surprised Serena that the return even stayed in and she clubbed that shot. Jankovic did it. It's like what those gymnasts do when they don't stick a landing, but they throw their arms up joyfully anyway. So like trying to fake you out.
Little amplification.
And it worked.
Certainly annoying to Serena to see that drop in. And that was a very weak game from her.
It's a fine angle on that serve from Jankovic. Have another look at this. Look, note the finish, okay? Again, didn't really stick it, but gives it a little action, you know?
8 straight points won by Jankovic.
She gives Serena a lot of different looks. She'll slice her forehand, and she mixes up her shots. Again, the way Murray was able to do so successfully this afternoon against Nadal. And she gets a lot more balls than you think. Rarely do you see Jankovic off balance. I think she's going to challenge that look wide.
She did challenge.
It was from here, yes, clearly out.
It's Alison Lang you here in the chair. So she decided against challenging.
She challenged, and when Alison Lang said it was clearly out, it was a far line, she just went with it.
Is eager to challenge. She, in fact, has challenged 19 times, more than anyone on the women's side, and 6 were overturned. Well, from 40 loves, Serena battles to deuce.
That's what you do against a lot of players. You relax when you're up 40 love. And you can't afford that against Serena. Next thing you know, you're about to lose your serve.
First break point for Serena Williams. Draw even at 2-all.
I think she said enough is enough here, I guess.
Trade service breaks 2-all. Well, I hope you're enjoying the beautiful color of this great championship. The match is brought to you in high definition by Turbo HD.